Chief Justices of Nigeria, all presently serving governors of the Federation of Nigeria, including the leadership of the National Assembly and President Jonathan himself met yesterday, and they deliberated on several issues, and at that council approved pardon for many Nigerians, some of them posthumously. They include late Major General Shehu Yaradua. They also include late General Adisa. They include General Dia, Colonel Fadile, DSP Alamesia, and a couple of others. I think there are about 8 of them. Some others that were listed, were stepped down for various reasons and the wisdom of the council. It was not just that the government, by fiat, approved the pardon of some people. I mean, that is the toughest echelon of leadership in this country. If in their judgment, they take a decision, it may not be palatable to everybody, it may not be acceptable to everybody, but that is the leadership of the country, and that is what they have done. People may not agree, but it's a democracy. People are free. People are free to air their views, but government must be government.
Senior Special Assistant to the President on Public Affairs, Dr. Doyin Okupe. Now incensed by the decision of the Council are members of the civil society and the academia, while the civil society group say the pardon granted the former Bayelsa governor and the former MD of the Bank of the North is a setback to the anti-corruption crusade. The academic community is not far from the views of a civil society group, but some governors justify the action of the Council. Our correspondent Olu Phillips reports.
The last few weeks has just been one that aggregates opinion as to our journey through nationhood, however the divide of the discourse. And while the dust, particularly of a mega coalition of opposition parties, is yet to settle, some Nigerians got gifts from the Council of State presided over by Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, and that is stirring up comments.
This was a bad decision. A very terrible one that sends the wrong kind of message, not only to this nation, but in the Committee of Nations. And we don't have that good an image to be trashing it.
The action by the president is nothing but abuse of power in the case of Alameseya and Bulama. For the other cases, of course, it's even coming too late.
Section 175 of 1999 Constitution is clear about who gets pardoned and conditions in addition to powers of a sitting president. But some are questioning the criteria for the latest state pardon.
Prerogative of mercy will be prerogative of mercy when there are tangible, cogent reasons that will not constitute a negation of the totality of the values that is represented in this nation. And corruption is not one of the values that we represent in this nation.
If the act represents forgiveness, reconciliation, and reintegration of the persons involved, then the Council of State plus Dr. Jonathan are said to have done well.
It was quite heartwarming that a decision has been taken to grant pardon to the category of people that have been listed, especially those whose offenses were largely based on, political situations. For us, for instance, in Kwara State, General Adisa is one person that was granted that pardon, which we welcome with a very strong sense of happiness, and I've even personally gone to thank the President for it.
There are no doubts that in the days ahead, more will be said and heard, but the Council of State believes that their decision was in the overriding interest of the nation. Olu Phillips.